Hi everyone, I'm Wolfblocks, and welcome back to SimCity Creator. Let's see what's happening in the future mayor office. Peace, Wolf. It's me, Professor Sim. I thought I'd stop by and tell you about the power plants of the future. It seems that in this time period, there is a new type of power plant called a super wind power plant. Whoa, it's huge! Why, it won't even fit on the screen. Thanks to global warming, it seems that the wind has grown very weak in this world. So they made this plant super huge to ensure it produced lots of power from the slightest gust. And unlike other zones, this power plant can only be built on land. So we'll have to lay down some energy lines to the sea top zones to give them power. And energy lines are what they call roads in the future, but they also serve as power lines. Yep, they don't serve as just roads. Thanks for making my dialogue useless. You can find energy lines in your traffic panel, so don't mistake them for anything else. There is no power lines, they'll just be over in the road section. Efficiency of the future. We got it. I'll see you when we hit our notices. In between, I'll just be developing our city so that we can make some money. I'll also be adjusting our budget though, because we need to correct that. I'll see you in a little bit. There's a new notice. Let's head on over to the mayor's office. Develop Wind City a little bit more. Peace, Wolf. It's me, Professor Sim. How are things in the future? It looks like the Sims want you to build facilities that will let them live peacefully and safely. In other words, they need places like our modern police stations, firefighters, hospitals, and schools. First, we have a place where the firefighters work together, where the police and firefighters work together, the General Management Building. And then next, we have a combination of the school and hospital, the General Life Building. By building these in our city, our Sims can relax and live their lives safely. Oh, and also the buildings have evolved into towers in order to reduce water pollution. They are rather heavy buildings, but either can be built near your zones without any problems. We got it. It seems that everyone lives on the top floor of the towers in the future. Seems lonely to me. The happiness of this city is in our hands. Peace, Wolf. You know, I really like this saying. Or anyway, it seems that your Sims desire another new facility. This one seems to concern garbage and water. The general water facility will purify water and deliver it to all your zones. And the general sanitation facility will take the city's garbage and clean it right up. Both of these facilities will help keep the city clean, but the buildings themselves are kind of dirty. So make sure not build them too close to commerce or residential zones. We got it. Glad to hear it. With these, the future will be nicer than ever to live in. Alright, so I've developed Wind City a little bit further. We've gotten about back up to where we were in in regular global warming age with our population, just a little bit lower. The idea of this age, though, I guess I should explain, is that we're trying to reduce our pollution levels from the previous age. You can see we have our pollution map inherited from the last time period. But I also think it's worth noting that it looks like our land value map is also imported from the last era, and as we clear up pollution, it'll start to be revealed. But what we want to do is, now that we're able to generate a lot of money, I'll show you my budget sheet over here actually. We're making about 44,000 every month, which is enough to afford some of these Paleozoic trees, which are going to help us reduce our pollution levels. And actually, there's such a low variety of buildings in this age that there's only one building we have left to unlock, so we've already made some pretty good progress. But I will see you when we get some more trees placed down. This is going to be a lot of waiting in this time period because we just need to get a lot of money. So it's going to be a long waiting game. Let's head on over to the mayor's office. Hey there, Wolf. Thanks to all of your hard work, something amazing has been completed. A new type of power plant once thought to be the stuff of dreams. The ozone energy plant. Pretty huge, huh? The one building can produce no less than 10 times the power of a super wind power plant. Wow, that's pretty good. Traditionally, ozone has always been a poisonous, dangerous substance. But in this time period, they've learned to turn it on its head and learned how to use it for energy. Born from pollution itself, it is truly the ultimate power plant. Not only is it powerful, but it's incredibly easy on the environment. It's thought of everything. I can only hope I live to one day see the kind of technology in my life. Well done, future Sims. We understand. Oh, and they're incredibly expensive. Well, just like everything else in this age, except, of course, the buildings. The happiness of this city is in your hands. The RCI buildings, of course. That, for this age, will actually be our final building. I think if we place it down, oh yes, it's 85,000. Very expensive. Plop it down right there. Man, in this age, the Sims are really depressed. The outside sea, I'm afraid our generation ruined it. We used to be able to swim in the sea. It's impossible now. This whole world is as dark as that ocean is polluted. They really made this era in the game really depressing. You see all the Sims just... Yeah, okay. This child back here, though. Can't even go outside even with... Can't go outside even with a mask anymore. It's awful. This age is just so depressing. And as you progress through the age, the Sims will start to say things differently about your pollution progress. Like, the sea's getting cleaner? Yeah, right. I'm not falling for it. Is this really the future the grown-ups had in mind? I remember 2008. It wasn't too late to fix things back then. I heard the last generation were the ones who polluted the earth. Can you believe people used to live on the earth's surface? At just under 50% cleared. Of course the air is dirty. It's still better here than elsewhere. The air here is pretty average, but you can't breathe outside. We've long passed the point of no ecological return. Alright, let's address our pollution reducing strategy. What I'm doing here is starting with these single paleo big trees in the center, and then as we accrue money, we want to be able to reduce our pollution around the city at all times. So as we accrue more money, we'll expand these out into 5 paleo trees. I would say don't even bother wasting your time with the smaller trees. Place one of them for unlocking all the buildings, but other than that, you really shouldn't have to worry about them. We're almost to 3/4 of the way through this global warming age, post-global warming age. I'd recommend, if you so desire, if you don't mind deforming the map, I wanted to keep it looking a little natural with the nice round circle. You can continue to expand your city. It doesn't really matter for this age because the real goal is to just continue reducing pollution. I'm not sure what the specific requirements are for the bonus maps. We'll get there in the future. But I'll see you in a little bit. Oh my goodness, I can see the sea is regaining its blue again. And you can see that our pollution map, it's very cratered as we're making more progress in reducing pollution. We're almost at 3/4. We're actually about there now. This city is lots of fun, Zero. Congratulations! For the last time. Hello, Wolf. How was the future? It seems you were finally able to return to Wind City to being clean and unspoiled land. And on top of that, a tree of life has blossomed out of the ocean. And with Wind City to lead by example, the rest of the future world will clean up its act as well. And it's all thanks to your hard work. Well done, Wolf. Now then. This future is, of course, still hypothetical. But maybe, just maybe, the real future will turn out like the one shown here. As for global warming, which is said to be caused by natural disasters provoked by cutting down the world's forests, and by the large amounts of CO2 gas expelled by our factories and other machines. Well, we humans will need to start thinking more about nature and the environment, if we don't want to end up with a desolate future like this. And the only one who can ensure that is you, Wolf. Please, don't look away from what is happening in the world right now. Think about what you can do here and now. And whatever you come up with, please act on it. Because you and others like you are the key to changing the future of this planet. That's right, the happiness of the Earth is in your hands. Now, at long last, SimCity Creator has truly come to an end. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for playing this far. And come back anytime you like. I'll be here, ready and waiting. Well then, Wolf, take care and good luck. And that is SimCity Creator, DS. One of my favorite DS games from my childhood. I played the game all the time. One thing I did want to talk about while we're scrolling over the cutscene, the credits cutscene, which is very long, doubt we're going to be making through all of it, is the Wii version of the game, which exists and is, in my opinion, an inferior version of the game, simply because it doesn't have the replay value and charm that this game has. It also has a much different system compared to the Era Unlock system in terms of, I think it's themes. I haven't played the game in a long time. Usually the Wii games I play are more along SimCity Creator, Wii Sports. Wii Sports is a much better Wii game, but SimCity Creator DS has just got a special place, and I think it's, for me, framed the back work of how I play video games today, because I usually play more simulation strategy kind of games that are in this vein. So I've played SimCity 2013. You might be familiar with that one that had the infamous online only. I have that game. I have not played it in eternity because it's not very good. But a recent city game that came out, well, it's not that recent. City Skylines is where I've been spending most of my time, but I just needed to come back to this city builder. I've also played SimCity DS1, which is the earlier version of this game. And while it's kind of a similar game, it has the same kind of art style, the same kind of... You still have an advisor, but the thing about that game is that you change your advisor more, and I really like Mr. Maxis. He's based on Will Wright, from what I believe. Will Wright. Okay. Nope, yep. Will Wright is correct. That is the creator of Maxis and the Sims franchise. He's definitely who Mr. Maxis is based off of. And he's just a great companion for our travel throughout the game. Although we have Professor Sim as well, but he's just for the last stage, pretty much. So what do we have left to do? We have to unlock those 2 remaining bonus maps. We have those 2 bonus maps, and then that will truly be the end of SimCity Creator. Enjoy the credits. I'll see you in a bit. Wow, and immediately after getting back to the city screen, we have our first secret notice. Peace. I'm sorry to bother you, Mayor Wolf, but I have big news. Wind City has grown to become a paradise on Earth. So, to celebrate this momentous occasion, we have the first of our bonus maps, which means we just have the excellent map left to go. I do hope you'll give it a try. Oh yes, we'll be saving our game as usual. I'll see you when the excellent map is next. Or I won't be seeing you in very long at all because it's right here. Peace. I'm sorry to bother you, Mayor Wolf, but I have big news. Wind City has grown to become a Miraculopolis. So to celebrate this momentous occasion, we now have the excellent map of the future. Oh yes. Before we leave the future, there's one last thing I wanted to say. I didn't invest very much in our education and health level, but somehow we still managed. We don't have many buildings, and we're making a lot of money. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess we have 42 of them. But it seemed like they didn't really mind at all. But now we have our nice clear blue ocean and our nice brown ground. But of course, I think we actually do still have pollution hanging around. So I guess the idea for this age is that you really don't need to clear 100% of your pollution. You just got to clear the great majority of it. So that we have some lingering around, but that's pretty much it. And that's it for SimCity Creator. Thank you so much for watching my Let's Play of this game, and I'll see you very shortly. Hi everyone, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and comment. If you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when new content comes out. I'm Wolflox, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.